Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. The Gutho Gorillas are charging towards the top 100. What a fucking round. In a sea of bloodshed, in a war-torn countryside, Terrell May rewards owners who put the C on him in a narrative that was absolute cinematic. He had a point to prove. He had a point to prove to Laurie Daly, and he came out, and that's what he did. But I'll tell you what, friends. I'll tell you what. Laurie Daly not picking Terrell May has absolutely nothing to do with form. Has absolutely no. They can spout the bullshit to the media all they want. I'll tell you why. I've got some statistics for you. All right, so I'm just going to quickly run over some quick stats because it's the elephant in the room. Everyone's talking about why did Terrell May not get selected, blah blah blah. So let me just so Terrell May average run meters per game 175 meters. Second is Max King at 151. So 24 meter difference. Then there's Mitch Barnett, Stefano at 103 meters. Average tackle breaks per game, 3.5 tackle breaks for Terrell May. Second, Stefano at 3.4. Spencer Leniu at 2.9. Max King at 1.7. Average offloads per game, Terrell May 3.3. Stefano 1. Max King 0.9. Tackle efficiency, Terrell May 98%. Stefano 97. Max King 96. Now, if Laurie Daly wants to come out and say Terrell May he hasn't been playing as good as the other guys, that's a lie. It's got everything to do with the culture. It's got everything to do with whoever he pissed off at the Roosters. It's got everything to do with attitude, whatever it is. They don't want him in the camp. They don't want him playing for New South Wales. It's got absolutely nothing to do with performance. Righto. Now that I've got that out of the way, let's get into the side. Ta-da. Now, I'm going to do a quick run over like I do over the matches. We're going to start from the most recent and work our way back. Rabbitohs and Tigers. I tipped the Bunnies. Can I just say, Koloamatangi needs to stay in the front row forever, for the rest of his career. That man just proved that he needs to play Origin. Like, even there, Koloamatangi is a better pick than Max King. No disrespect to Max King, but Max King is not Terrell May. Max King is not Koloamatangi. Ewan Aiken, 87. Jai Arrow with an 82. These guys are genuine targets, honestly, even in draft. Oh, man, Ewan Aiken at 87, like, what's his price? Ewan Aiken, man, at 2RF, he's definitely an option. Koloamatangi is definitely an option. We're working our way back down. There's not much going on. Hubner with a 39. Man, he's just going to be a slow burn. Tigers, there's really not much to talk about outside of Terrell May and Appy. The rest of the guys are just plotters. Raiders and the Titans. So Tino with his typical 82. Starling with an 81. Starling's minutes have actually increased quite a lot lately. He's gone back into that role of playing his 60 at hooker and then playing the remainder of the game through the middle. So in his last 3 weeks, he's played 80, 80 and 70. So I am pretty certain that I will just run Starling for the rest of the season. He plays 12, 13, 14, misses 15, which I can cover, 16, 17, 18, misses 19. And then his draw is just amazing for the rest of the season. I don't think I'm going to be trading out Starling at all. Hosking with a 77, traded him in. Amazing stuff. Tamalo with a 79. He had a great draw. I'm still absolutely baffled that people were trading out Tamale. Look at the Raiders draw and please tell me why you would want to trade Tamale out. Tarpany with a 77. He's a genuine option if you haven't got him already. The rest of the guys are very meh. Fogarty, actually. Fogarty is someone, if you want to trade Cleary out, I really like that shout. He doesn't have the ceiling like Cleary, but he will definitely do a job during Origin, and I'm really going to consider that. Because I've got Hines at the moment. Hines will run through Origin, and if I want a backup halfback, yeah, don't mind it. Up the Dragons. I thought we were going to shit the bed again. And I was getting very chirpy in my group chat about the Dragons finishing off that game. And when the Broncos actually scored that late try, my arsehole just like clenched up. I was like, oh no, I've done it. But they held on. Gutho repaid owners with 117. That was probably one of the best games I've seen him play this season. Val Holmes with a typical, man, Val Holmes is so good. Honestly, especially, like, here we go, guys. So, like, Val Holmes at 730k, let's just, like, read out his scores for the season, right? So, 70, 40, 71, 77, 97, 65, 67, 94, 76, 86. Man, if he just didn't play Origin, like, he would be very highly sought after. Damien Cook with a 79. As a Dragon supporter, there needs to come a time where Little needs to start and Cook needs to come off the bench or play 13. It's one or the other. You have to have Little starting, because what happens is the Dragons start shit and then they're chasing their tail every single time. And then Little comes on, burns through the middle, creates all these meters, and then they come back into the game. If the Dragons do that early on, then they can defend their way to a victory. And anyway, Flano, I'll leave it up to you, mate. Doesn't take a genius. Anyway, friends, moving on. Payne Huss with an 86. Ezra Mam, look, 128 points. He's cheap. Like, how much is he? I feel like 494k. Oh. I can't. Oh, man. It's one of those things. I've got Munster and Jaden Campbell at 5'8" right now. Munster's now got a negative BE. Depends. It really, really depends. I could easily go Munster down to Ezra, because Walsh will be back soon. Walsh is going to be back soon. Oh, he's a genuine option. I absolutely hate it, but I don't at the same time. Yeah, I don't know. We'll assess that later on. Moving on to the Sharks and the Storm. Obviously, this was probably the best I've seen the Sharks look in a very, very long time. They actually announced themselves as a proper contender this season. If the Sharks can just... I feel like they've figured out that perfect recipe between Hines and Trindle and who owns that side. Now that Hines has come through and said, it's my side, things are starting to flow a lot better for the Sharks. Yeah, man. Whoa, it's going to be a very fucking tight end of the season, hey. Like, there's nobody right now that is putting their hand up that is like, I'm 100% the team to beat. There's no one. The Doggies look good, but they've leaked a lot of points lately. The Warriors, but I mean, the Warriors, I don't feel like they've got that X factor to win grand finals. So I think they'll be thereabouts. I think they'll definitely make the top 8. Let's just hold it on, you know, who's going to win the premiership. I don't think it's going to be the Wars, but they could be there. Yeah, going over. Iro with a 77. He just keeps scoring tries. He is genuinely going to be a very, very good option, and there's a very high chance that he's in my side this week. McInnes with a 60. Blake Brayley had one of his best games that I've seen play. Nickra with a 30. That burnt owners a little bit. Nickra is an option at 540k up against the Roosters this week. Oh, man, I really don't mind that shout, hey. I really don't mind that shout. I really don't mind Ramian as a... not Ramian. Why did Ramian score? Did Ramian go off? Hang on a second. Did Ramian get injured? Oh, yeah, he got injured. Oh, that's right. Ramian and Stone Street both came off. That even makes the win over the Storm even better. I forgot about that. Both Ramian and Stone Street came off. Wow. Yes, back to the Storm. Coates, Munster, Katoa. Katoa's been quiet this year. Like, from a standpoint of SuperCoach, I feel like last year Katoa was like a must-have, but this year it really hasn't been. Like, 61, 70, 77, 73. Like, he's thereabouts, but he hasn't had that big score, like that big ton yet. He definitely hasn't been as effective as last season. Jerome Hughes with a 41. He's going to be on a few people's watch lists as well. Pappenhausen with a 35. Yeah. Manly and the Sharks. So I saw this coming from a mile away. Manly have conceded the least points to fullbacks all season, and the highest scoring fullback was actually Drinkwater with like 72 points back in round 1. So many people slapped the C on him, like 40% of the top 1% slapped the C on him, and I was just like praying that these stats would back up the reason why I didn't captain Drinky, and fuck, it came through for the boys, eh? Oh, that was good to see, good to see. Ola Kawatu with a 64, Garrick traded in Garrick for a 52. One thing I said to myself, I was like, man, you've gone like this far without Garrick. You really don't need Garrick. But every bit of logic in my brain was like, nah, man, get Garrick in. He's a must-have. He's a must-have. Like, let's just quickly go over Garrick's scores, right? This is who we're paying for. He scored a 52. He scored a 50. He scored a 98. He scored a 39. He scored a 79. He scored a 53, 61. All of that since that fluke against the Raiders where he scored 6,000 tries. Yeah. Yeah, that's very annoying. Moving on, Turbo is broken. Newsflash to anyone who isn't aware. I would not be going anywhere near Tom Trbojevic anytime soon. I could be wrong. Turbo could come out next week and absolutely brain it and score 150 and everyone's like, oh my God, Turbo's black, blah, blah, blah. But if you watch the game on the weekend, he is like a boiled egg that has about 6 cracks through it. You really want to trade in a cracked egg. Be my guest. Trade in a cracked egg. Moving on, guys. Warriors and the Dolphins. Aaron Clark, man. 71 points. The bloke's... He just keeps doing it, eh? He's the one that got away. Like, I'll hold my hand up, and I've watched him since he was 400k, and I thought, yeah, nah. And then every single week, he just does it again and again and again and again. Yeah, not much else to talk about there. Herbie with a 93 with a junk try at the end again. That's like 3 weeks in a row, man. As a non-owner, you sit there like for the last 3 weeks. You're like, yay, Herbie's going to score low this week. And then like 20 seconds after I say that, he scores a try. It's almost like I have the power within that I'm going to, whatever I say, I do it all the time. I swear to God, I do it all the time. People should set up like a goggle box and watch me during games. Because I guarantee I'll be sitting there and I'll be like, yay, AFB is going low today. And then literally the next set, fucking AFB crosses over for a try. I do it. I'm telling you, man. There's something about me. I've got that magical power. So if you ever need like a player to score a try next week or whatever, just message me and I'll shit on them. Moving on. The rest of the Dolphins are irrelevant. So the Doggies and the Roosters shit the bed. They were up 14-0 at half time. Doggies come back. Thank you very much. I actually tipped the Roosters, so huge shout out to them. Mark is definitely on my watch list, man. That try that he scored was freakish. I don't think people genuinely realize how hard that would have been. I really don't. Teddy with a 70. The rest of the guys are irrelevant. Naf White injured. Toya named in the Origin side. Billy Smith has been my worst trade so far this season. I called it again last week. I was like, fucking hell, this guy's going to lose money. And he did. I don't know, man. I'm just going to hold and hope to God that he gets one attacking stat. Moving on. People got sucked into Connor Tracy for a 27. Now, look, I'm not going to shit on the idea that Connor Tracy is a bad... Like, the idea of getting Tracy in. The Dogs have a very, very good bye schedule, and he will score... well. You get him in for round 12, then he misses 13, then he's up against Parramatta, Souths, then misses 16. Like, yeah. It's a bit, it actually looks gross. The more that I look at it, it's like, well, you bought in Tracy for round 12. He scored 27. He then plays Dolphins. Bulldogs are without a few. Then he plays Rabbitohs. Then he plays Para, Rabbitohs. Then he has a bye again. Then he's up against Penrith Broncos. So, man, I'm actually kind of glad that I skipped out on that one. Kickout with a 70. Burton with a 74. Kickout's a great shout if anyone wants a pod. Para and the Knights. This game was absolutely fucking terrible. And as a Knights, if I was a Knights fan, I would be spewing, mate. Absolutely spewing. The Eels, Lomax came back and reminded people why he's probably the best, probably on par with the best winger in the game. There's a few shouts there. Moses looks good. Dylan Brown with an 81. Yeah. The boys are back. The boys are back in the blue and yellow. I think if things go well for the Eels over the next 6 to 8 weeks, I don't think the Eels will be anywhere near the bottom of the table come September. The Knights, man. I don't even know. Where do you even start? Like, where do you even start? I'm just going to skip over it, to be quite frank with you. It's not worth my fucking time. I'm going to update everyone on my side just quickly. Terrell May, the captain, obviously he came through with the goods. Starling with an 81. Obviously, I just went over everyone, so I'm not going to really like hash over everyone again. I want to talk trades. I want to talk. There's a lot of options this week. I planned for round 12 well, right? I planned for round 12 well. And the SuperCoach gods decided that I'm going to shit on the degenerate SuperCoach with a bunch of injuries the week of. So, Naff White looks like he's done his MCL. He's going to be out, right? Lucas looks injured. He's probably not going to be playing this week. I traded out Horsburgh to Hosking, and now Horse didn't even get named in the Queensland side, so fucking beautiful with that one. Also lost Karaz. Firma's gone to Origin, but Firma wasn't playing this week anyway. Toya's gone. Like, I went from having like 12 for this week before trades, or 11 this week before trades, and now I'm looking at like 8 before trades. Oh, fucking hell, man. Sometimes SuperCoach just likes to rain on the parade. So, here's what we're going to do. If Karaz is out for 4 to 5 to 6 weeks, it's saying 4+. So he could be out for a while, right? I think the clear option is to either go to Iro or Herbie, or if you want, you can move Sharp up and go Teddy. But keep in mind, Teddy doesn't play 13. He only plays 12. Is it 12? Yeah, he only plays 12. I think it might be a good idea, if you haven't already, maybe just wait on Teddy. Because if you've got Sharp, which most people should by now, you could pretty much leave Sharp there because he likely plays fullback while Ponga is at Origin, right? So there's one scenario fixed up for us. We go Karaz to Iro. I'm thinking that I might call it a day with Firma. I think he is topped out at 700k. And I think bringing in Herbie is the play. That gives me a centre wing of Herbie, Iro, Garrick and Tamale this week with Billy Smith as a reserve. I've then got Hines. I've got Sharp down at the fullback. I'm down at the flex, which I may as well just plug him up at fullback. I've got Olakawatu playing this week, which is good. I've got Hosking. He comes in for Lucas. For Katoa. Man, I really hope Lucas plays. He's a number that everyone's got, but it's just one of those things where it's like, I'd much rather just have someone than not. Naff White, man. Starling and Smith. And Riley's, is he even playing? Like, I'm pretty sure he got a cork last week. Like, there's a world where Hands comes in and blah, blah, blah. So we could actually be missing another player there. But off the cuff here, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I won't count Lucas. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11. That sucks, man. That sucks. 11. And to be honest with you, like, I don't really want to use all 3 trades this week because I want to get Colin Matungi in. And I've got 229,000 sitting there. And if I want to get Colin Matungi in next week, I want to, preferably, I want to be able to go Hubner up to Koloamatangi, which I think I can. Hold on. Oh, I might be just short. Look at this, ready? No, just short. So I'm going to have to try and get Koloamatangi in a different way. But ideally, I might actually go Toya. Toya up to Koloamatangi and move Lucas back down into 2RF. And then that way I've got Olakau'atu, Hosking, Koloamatangi, Katoa, Tino. I've got the gang. So that's what I'm thinking, guys, at the moment. There's actually another world where I could genuinely trade White out. And I could go White to Horsburgh again. I hate doing that. I really hate burning a trade like that because I just got him fucking out last week. But if I go White, I could go Curran. Curran's a great shout now with Max King playing Origin. Curran's going to see good minutes. He's going to be a safe 50 plus. Here's another one. I could go up to Tarpany. I could go White up to Tarpany this week. 734k. I can go White to AFB. I could go White to Tarpany. Oh, look, there you go, bang. I can do White to Tarpany this week, but that means I don't get Koloamatangi next week. Or I do get Koloamatangi this week, but it's going to be Lucas to Koloamatangi if Lucas is out for 4 to 5 weeks. So yeah, bit going on, guys. Bit going on. So that'll just about do us, though. Looking at the most traded out, most traded in, a lot of people are trading out. Obviously, Payne Haas's gone with Cleary going as well. People are trading Drinky out. Why are people trading Drinkwater out? Look at this, ready? I'll just read you out something. So he misses this week, but then after this week, he plays 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Why are you trading Drinkwater out? Tigers at home, Dolphins at home, Titans at home, Melbourne at home, Bulldogs at home. Very, very happy that people are trading out Drinkwater. Thank you. Please do that. Please continue to do that. Anyway, guys, thank you all for tuning in. Appreciate it. The soy boys are absolutely fuming right now. They're practically drowning in the soy at this point. I don't even know what to do in regards to those guys, but they are not happy about the way the Gutho Gorillas are going this season. But anyway, let me know in the comments how you are all going. Let us know what your plans are for the bye rounds. Let us know if you've got a full side. If you haven't already, like and subscribe to the channel. It helps a fuckload. And that'll just about do us. Thanks, guys, and good luck this week.